Welcome back to the Journey to True Wealth. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about these uncertain markets. We're starting to get a few questions from clients that are concerned. As you know, the markets have been a little choppy of late. We just haven't seen this in a while. We've had almost 2 straight years of almost straight up performance. It started to get kind of normal. But here we are with a new administration that's acting very quickly, and a lot of things feel very uncertain. And as we frequently hear, markets hate uncertainty. So what do you do about this? Well, first, the media's primary job is to get you to abandon all disciplines that you have, abandon your plan. They want to create clicks. So when there's blood in the streets, they tend to be a little bit louder. And frankly, a lot of us are watching the news these days just to see what's going on. But I'll tell you, the first and most important thing you need to think about when investing is you have to have a very rational, long-term optimism in capitalism. Sure, we have tough times, sure we have recessions, but over the long term, things have always worked out. And with history as our guide, frankly, it's our only guide, I think it's going to work out this time too. I just don't know what the answer is, but I'm confident that there's an answer. And second of all, we're hearing a lot about tariffs. Do I know what the tariffs that are currently in place, what that's going to do to markets? I don't. But I also don't know what the intended effect or result plans to be. Is it going to be a long-term focus or is it short-term? Are we using it as an economic tool or are we using it as a sledgehammer? I don't think anybody knows. Anybody that says they know are probably just guessing. Now, if you have a plan, that's a great start. And with our clients, the plan is a bucket strategy. So anytime we have volatility, it's almost always in bucket 3, which is for us is assets that we really have determined with clients' help that they don't need this money for probably close to a decade. And markets always recover in a decade. Frankly, they go up almost 2 to 2.5 times most decades. I ask you to think back to other times when we've had tough markets. 2022 comes to mind. Did you realize that JP Morgan, Bloomberg, Morgan Stanley, and Goldman Sachs all predicted recessions in 2023? Fortunately, we didn't listen to them. The markets went straight up in 2023 and again in 2024. And if we even come close to falling back to those levels, we'll still be better off for having not listened to the quote-unquote experts over 2 years ago. So now I ask you to stick with your plan. We'll keep looking at this. We are making some changes to our portfolios to offer a little bit of protection. But in the long term, having your focus out many years on your equity portfolio is probably a very rational and very optimistic way to see that you have the success that you need. Always call if you have questions. We're here to help, and we're always going to be having your back and be your advocate. We'll talk to you soon.